Andy Hart, Ted Johnson, WEEI Afternoons down at training camp with the Patriots once again. Joining us today, offensive lineman Cole Strange. Cole, how's camp going so far? You're healthy? Looks like you're competing out there. How's things going?
For sure, man. Honestly, the first thing you said is the biggest thing, just being healthy. It's definitely a grind. A little bit warmer these past couple days, but I just feel blessed to be healthy and be out here being able to compete.
You've been through a couple regimes now here, offensive line coaches, head coaches. First week of Mike Vrabel, how would you describe what you're going through right here?
I don't know. I would say definitely positive. I feel very positive about it. You know, he keeps us accountable, holds guys' feet to the fire, and I think it's clear too. Like they're pushing us early on, like from the jump. There's no, off time. There's no time for slack or for we'll ease into this. From the first day, it's been, we're going to coach the hell out of you, and you're going to get after it, and no mistakes are okay, which I think is a very good thing.
Cole, you have an accomplished position coach in Doug Marrone, who's been head coach and offensive line coach for a long time, and kind of a character from what I know of him. What are your thoughts on Doug Marrone so far?
I like him. Don't want to brown nose too much here in the interview, but he's very honest, very direct, and I feel like just those two things in a coach is automatically, a really, really good thing.
What is your mindset? Because it feels like you're kind of, I don't want to say crossroads, I don't know what term you would use, but you've dealt with injuries, you've dealt with coaching changes, you're at that point in your career where maybe it's make or break time. Like, what's your mindset approaching all of that?
Man, really the only mindset to have is just hustle and compete. However the cards fall, it's sort of like out of my control as long as I just do what I can do and bust my ass and compete.
Is that actually easier, being able to compete, because you've dealt with so much time injured, watching from afar, rehabbing? Now you can compete.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier to be out here and compete and struggle and be out of breath and be, dealing with a seat than it is to be completely out of the game. And, it's a whole different, mindset. You're just out of it, and that sucks. So I'd rather be here every day.
You're a former first rounder. You got a first rounder working right next to you. How's that been working next to Will Campbell? How's he doing?
It's been good. Will hustles. He gets after it. Communicates really well. He's smart. I'm excited to see him. Keep playing. Excited to play next to him.
So we talk about the wide receivers a lot, and Josh's offense and slot receivers, how hard it is. What about from a lineman's perspective, a new year and a new scheme with Josh McDaniels? What does that mean for you? How challenging? How similar is it? What's that transition like?
I would say some of the scheme stuff is similar to what it was my rookie year. There was some remnants of our system my rookie year that were similar to this offense, so it hadn't been completely new. But even that isn't really too big of a deal. I've had 10 different line coaches since my freshman year of college, so a new regime change is sort of just part of it at this point. But he communicates very effectively, very directly, and I feel like that's all you can ask for. You know what I mean?
That is all you can ask for. The quarterback looked pretty good out there today.
Drake,
We're expecting big things out of him in the second year. Just what have you seen from Drake from leadership standpoint? Just is how he's doing out there on the field.
He's improving for sure. He gets after it and works hard. I got a lot of respect for Drake for sure.
What's his leadership style? Because as the quarterback, whether he wants to be or not, he's the leader of the offense, leader of the team. What do you see in year two as he develops kind of his leadership style?
I would say you are right. The quarterback kind of has to be the leader, and I feel like he steps into that and owns that pretty well.
On the flip side, we're talking about this defense. It's veteran defense, a lot of talent on that side of the ball. What do you see blocking those guys, going up against that defense every day for a few days out here on the practice field? The potential of that group, I guess.
Yeah, I think the potential is really great. I think, I don't know. I feel like we just got a bunch of dudes over there, And it's good for us, too, because, I'm only going to get better going against them and competing against them. So I feel like I feel very good about them.
This is the question I've been really wanting to ask you, though, Cole, is the rookie skits. Any good rookie skits? Anything you can share?
We actually haven't had our skit yet. It's we'd usually save it for mid to late camp whenever we're really in the grind.
Okay.
But
do you got some personalities that are from the rookies that you think will do pretty good in their skits?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it, honestly. We've had a couple of good songs already, a couple of good jokes, a couple of bad jokes, but that's just part of it. If it's a decent joke, you got to boo them still.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Still sell it.
But no, I think I'm looking forward to it for sure.
All right, so I feel like I need to ask this because I'm going to get made fun of on the internet. I'm the short guy between the current offensive lineman, the former linebacker in the NFL. So as you look at him, you size him up because he made a career. What's it called? Stunt and
Stunt and separate.
yeah. So he's sizing you up now. What you would do to him? How could you handle Ted Johnson if the blogging assignment said you're one-on-one with Ted Johnson? What are you doing?
I don't mean to assume. I haven't seen your film, but I would assume you would try to like blow an offense lineman up. Which honestly, I prefer that over to the guys who try to like play over the top or, you know what I mean, like finesse you.
Yeah.
So I would just try to take him down the middle and get leverage on him. Like he's a big dude, tall, which, I mean, impressive size-wise, but yeah, just try to get leverage and take him right down the middle.
I like
really.
that. He's confident. I like that in Cole. But you know what? It is the height. These guys feel like they can get under me, and that's okay. I'll let them think that. I appreciate you, Cole, man.
All right, Cole, thanks for joining us. That's WEEI Afternoons. Andy Hart, Ted Johnson down at Patriots camp with Cole Strange.